Welcome back to Blizzard Abroad. The video today is going to be a little different than what I usually upload. I'm really not the type to talk about my personal struggles as I'm going through them. I'm the type to, just dig in, get the job done, come back and then talk about it. But I was talking to a friend from YouTube the other day. We had a long conversation, a good conversation, and I appreciated it. It just made me think, because she said, Blizz, I can tell you going through something behind the scenes. And I was like, damn, she can see that coming through in my videos. Then, maybe I should talk about it. Maybe I should get out of my comfort zone and just share, because I do come up here and talk about things. Why not talk about what's actually going on in my life? Because it does have the potential to change the trajectory of everything that I have planned and everything that I've been working hard towards. So I'll just share it with you guys. I recently had to take custody of my two grandkids. Now, the situation behind why I had to do that is not my story to tell, but it's something that's been ongoing and it's been stressful for a while now. Um, I'm not here to seek sympathy or any kind of compassion or anything like that. I'm just telling my story. Hopefully, it can help somebody because this is life. You know, Life doesn't give a damn about any of our plans. It's just how do we react when life smacks us in the face. You know, you you hope that you adapt, overcome, and persevere, but some of us don't. I talk about the burden of manhood all the time, and I believe in it. I believe in it, and this is just normal life. This is just what thousands of other people are going through. The burden of manhood, inescapable responsibilities that we have. So there's no need to complain about it. You know, for me, it's something that I believe in deeply, and as the patriarch of my family, there's not even a second thought of where these kids would end up at. When the time came. So here I am. Where does that leave me? With a minimum of 6 months of custody, and then you know possibly permanent. Kind of shakes up everything planned. It shakes up daily routine, daily life. Going from a bachelor pad to having a 1 year old and a 5 year old. And changing your whole schedule around. But at the end of the day, like I said, there's no need to complain about it. It has to get done. You know, the difference now, where I'm at in my life now, is that I know how to ask for help now. There were times where I just didn't. I didn't know how to ask for help. I would go through things by myself. Now I know to ask for help, and honestly, the support system has been awesome, awesome. Same modern Western women that everybody likes to talk about. For me, they show up every time without question, without hesitation, and I do the same for them because I need the help, and they deliver. But I'm still working. I'm still taking my classes. I'm still planning on coming to the Philippines. First in March. I haven't changed any of my plans. I haven't asked for refunds on anything. The the trip is booked. The flight is booked, and the accommodations are paid for. I'm coming somehow, some way. I'm trying. Um, Further down the line, I had given myself 3 years to relocate, and I've been working hard towards that. Will that happen? That's up in the air. It's going to happen eventually for me. I just don't know the timeline. If I have to take permanent custody of these children, that's just what I have to do. Burden of manhood. You know, my kid's mother passed away almost 4 years ago. Their grandmother. She's not here. And me, I've been a single father. Now I'm a single grandfather. It just is what it is. Um, I'm not gonna stop grinding. I'm not gonna stop working hard. I may burn out. I may come close to burning out, but I've been through worse in my life. I've been through worse in my life. So now's not the time where I'm saying, "Oh, man up," just like pounding my chest. It's still man up, but it's manning up and being able to ask help, and being able to talk about stress when I'm going through it. Because it's totally different. Like I said, going from a bachelor pad to having two young kids constantly in the house, because of course, they come to my house, but having them constantly there, it is a change. But there's a good side to it. Like it's life in the house. Like usually my house is so calm and serene. Now there's life in that house, man. It's actually there's joy. So that part of it is good, and I enjoy the time, to be honest. Maybe it is time for another little bliss, you know. But at the end of the day, it's true that life doesn't give a fuck about our plans. Life is gonna life, and we either gotta adapt or fold, whatever. You have options, So the option I choose is, to embrace the challenge, but still grind and still do what I gotta do, and still keep my goals in mind. Years ago, when a situation like this would arise, I would throw my plans out the window, like completely, and I would dive in 100%. You know, I would just abandon any plans that I had. I'm not doing that now. I'm not doing that. I've learned. Life has taught me different. So I'm not abandoning my plans. I'm not saying fuck it. I'll pick up my plans later. I'm not doing that. I'm figuring this out. I'm figuring out how to be there for my family, but also how to be there for myself as well. And we'll see where this goes. I just know that when it came to these kids, there was not a second thought in my mind. There can't be, and hopefully things will work out because they the best place for them to be, is back home. But until then, they got pop pop, you know. So I appreciate you listening to this life update. Just some things going on, but like I said, man, we're gonna persevere. We're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna stay positive. We're gonna overcome, and that's the basis, man. Because, like I said, sometimes you have the best laid plans, and the universe doesn't give a fuck about them. You have the foundation built, and then a storm comes. But how you react to it is the important thing, because storms are going to come. We know this, but how do you react? Either prepare, adapt, overcome, persevere, and then we'll triumph in the end. But I'm not giving up. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in the Philippines in March. If the plans have to change, then they just have to change, because family comes first. Family comes first, especially when it comes to the little ones. And that's the burden of manhood that I talk about all the time. There's no need to complain about it. There's no need to bitch and moan, seek sympathy. The only time complaining is going to help anybody is if you need somebody else to do the work. But if you're going to do the work, if you're going to put the work in, then there's no need to complain about it. You just get it done. But like I said, the difference is now is that I know how to ask for help when I need it. I know how to talk to people when I need to talk. I've learned these things over time, and I've learned it by failing at them. And that's the most important part. But I appreciate everybody for watching this video, taking the time out um, to subscribe. We hit 500 subscribers. I kind of held off on, announcing that because I've been over 500 a couple times and I always dip back down. But it looks like we're staying steady. We're at 503, trying to get to 1,000 by the time I get back to the Philippines. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications when I upload a video. And until next time, Blizzard Abroad.